Hi guys, welcome to Make With Me Monday. My name is Robyn Schmidt. It's Monday, which means it's time for us to make something together. Oh, water. Are you proud of me? Okay. Gotta get through that. Today, we're going to be making lotion bars. Now, if you want lotion, want to have lotions in your skincare line or whatever, or let's just say you're a DIYer, you only do it for you and a few friends, and you don't really want to deal with the whole sterilizing everything and bleach solution and spraying it with the 70% rubbing alcohol and everything's like that, and instead you just want to make something quick that's nourishing for your body, this is the one for you, okay? Because lotion bars don't have any preservatives in them because there's no water present, so you don't need a preservative. I'm not checking my TikTok or anything like that. I'm coming to Facebook to see if there's comments, because there's no comments here, and usually there's comments on the thing. I don't know why. There are comments. Hi guys. Kathy says hello. Alicia says hello. Hi guys. Okay, so lotion bars, quick, easy, so customizable. We're going to be using the it looks like this. It's the Lotion Bar guide. It's got recipes in it. Sometimes people ask us what's the difference between the guides and the recipe guides and the recipes, and the answer is just the tippy tap words that we typed in. They're the same. They're all the same. They all have recipes. This one has multiple different formulations. We have a luxe lotion bar, buttery soft, triple butter, and then I talk about how to modify them, how to make substitutions, yada yada yada. Today we're going to be doing the buttery soft lotion bar, but we're going to be doing a bunch of substitutions because I want to show you how easy it is. All right, look at this girl. Who is this? Look at this. So prepared and ready for stuff. Oh my god. Okay, I've already pre-measured everything just to make our lives together easier. Okay, I feel like I'm staring up at you, but sorry, it's just where I have to place the camera so that you don't have to. Anyway, okay, all right, I have this measuring cup right here. You want to use something that is heat resistant, Pyrex, whatever. You could heat this over a hot plate in a pan or over an actual heating element. I'm just going to use the microwave because it works. Okay, so the first ingredient in the recipe is cocoa butter, but the price of cocoa butter is insane right now, and so I've been experimenting replacing it with palm kernel flakes, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually love it, to the point that I might permanently switch. Even if the price of cocoa butter comes down, I might permanently switch to these palm kernel flakes because number one, they're extremely affordable, extremely affordable, but they also perform really well. Your skin feels good. Okay, the next ingredient on the PDF is shea butter, but today I'm going to use mango butter. Mango butter is slightly harder than shea butter. Cocoa butter is then harder than that. I think that cocoa butter kind of falls between mango butter and cocoa butter. So if you're thinking about substituting your butter with a different thing, coconut oil, for example, coconut oil is a lot softer than shea butter. Yeah. So you might have to increase some of your hardeners. So you got to kind of keep that in mind when you're making substitutions, but the easiest thing is to just try it one time, see if you like it. If you don't like the results, you can chop it up, put it back in to your thing, remelt it, add a little bit of extra liquid oil if it was too hard, or some extra hard kernel flakes, butter, whatever it is if it was too soft. it's one of those, it's kind of like how we say like with Wonder Bar that you can't really ever mess it up. You can't tell me you don't like that. Right, okay. All right, this is beeswax. You can use yellow or white beeswax. I think white beeswax looks nicer, but I actually like the smell of yellow beeswax better. I feel like white beeswax always has this kind of smell to it. It doesn't matter where I get it from. So it's just kind of up to you. The smell doesn't come through in the final product. It's just like one of those things it's probably just me. Okay. Probably nobody else thinks this. I have a story to tell y'all. Just a second, okay? Because anyway, I have a story where I'm like, is this a normal response, or is this like everybody would be the same way about this? I don't know. This next ingredient is called cerebellina. It is a really interesting wax that is modified to be like super smooth and creamy. Now, I'm pretty sure that cerebellina has gotten harder to find. I have a bunch of it, so I haven't had to like source it in a while. So if I'm wrong about this, just ignore it. But if it's gotten hard for you to source, or if you can't find it, you could just substitute it for either a softer wax. So like beeswax is a hard wax. So you could go for like a softer wax, like, okay, you could go for an emulsifying wax, or you could go like soy wax, right? Soy wax is softer. You could go for like an emulsifying wax, like emulsifying wax NF, Olive in 1000, right? Something like that. So if you can't find that ingredient, don't like let it stop you or stress you out. And then the final ingredient is the recipe calls for rice bran oil, which I do have, but I wanted to use this golden jojoba oil because I have a new jug coming in, and so I need reasons to use it. Plus jojoba oil is like really good for your skin and stuff. So okay, so I'm gonna pop this in the microwave and tell you a story. I don't know. Pop this in the microwave. That's the first step. This is so quick and easy. You're gonna be just amazed that it's so quick and easy. Probably the longest part of this is gonna be weighing out your different ingredients. So okay, I'm a night owl, right? So I stay up pretty late, and so sometimes my older son, he also stays up really late. He's also a creator, so like we have these weird hours, right? And so sometimes he'll be like, hey, do you mind going to pick me up something that he's ordered from like Taco Bell or Whataburger or Jack in the Box, whatever, because and obviously I say yes, because I don't want him to pay like a DoorDash fee, right? So yes, of course I'll do that. However, at the Taco Bell near our house, the guy at the Taco Bell window makes direct eye contact with me every time I go to pick up. I don't think it's like it's like a thing that he just does to me. I'm pretty sure he probably does this to everybody, but it unnerves me like nothing I can explain to you. Like it makes me so like, I'm like it's like aggressively nice, but like I don't know if that's like normal though, because I mean, is it normal to be weirded out by that? I know you are supposed to make eye contact with people, but I think most of the time we like either look at like right above somebody's eyes, or we look like between their eyes. I don't know. It freaks me out. It freaks me out. Okay, let's come to this. Okay, wait, whoa, more comments. Okay, Liz says good afternoon. Jana, is that how you say that? Jana says this is your first live. Hi, welcome to Venice. Wait, no, welcome to Make With Me Monday. I forgot where I was and what day it was. Welcome to Make With Me Monday. Ooh, she just bought my book. How exciting! Yeah. Oh, what? I have a copy here. People are like, I use this all the time to refer to for the color studies. Girl, me too. So do I. I also have to open this every time I want to make embeds, because this is like my actual embed recipe is in here. So thank you for buying my book. I appreciate it, and I hope you love it, and I hope it gives you lots of things forever to do forever. Liz says they just got home from a cruise. Okay, where did you go? Where did you go? Oh my god. I've only been on one cruise. At which point I decided I am not a cruise person. I'm just not a cruise person. I don't want to swim in the water, in the pools, because it's salt water, and I'm like, I have this stupid thing where like I'm like so allergic to salt on my skin that like my own sweat makes me break out in hives. Like if I'm gonna go outside and be sweating, I have to take Benadryl. So like to go swim in the water, I have to take Benadryls. And then I could feel the boat moving the whole time. Nobody else could. I wasn't like seasick or anything because we took Dramamine, but like I wasn't seasick. I just could feel it, and I didn't like that. I don't know why. It's okay though. You know, sometimes you gotta learn. Sometimes you gotta try it and learn. But I hope that your cruise, you don't have hives when you sweat or swim in salt water, and furthermore, that you didn't feel the boat moving the whole time. That's what I hope for you. I hope it was great. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope it was great. And then Sharon and Michelle say hi. Hi, guys. Oh my god. It's so nice to see comments. Okay. Here's our stuff. We're almost done. Except now I have a problem. Hold on. I have to... My husband has the mold. Or he doesn't have it. Hey, I need my... mold, please help. Sorry. Okay, so we've got this heated up. It's hot. Okay, don't do that. It's hot. We got it heated up. I probably got it too hot. Okay, it's fine. I could have added my liquid oil into this, but it's actually going to help cool it down a little bit, so I don't mind that I did that. I also have some rose petals right here. Now, it's kind of a personal choice as to whether or not you put crap inside of your lotion bars. It kind of goes both ways. Lush does it, so sometimes people like it and they expect it. Sometimes people think it's gross. I think if it's something like rose petals, it's fine. They're very soft. They're soft. They're very soft. Thank you. Best friend and hero. See, I made some earlier so I could show you guys. So they're very soft. As long as you don't have one that is like this. So this one is rosebuds and petals, right? And so sometimes what you have inside of here is stuff like this, right? And that's going to be a little bit more scratchy inside your lotion bar, so you might not want that. The other thing that you definitely don't want to do, don't make this mistake. It's a knob newbie mistake. So if you do it, it's okay. We've all been there at some point. But don't use lavender buds, no matter how pretty they look, because once they're in a product like this, they're gonna look like little rat turds inside your thing, because they turn brown and they just look like little rat turds. So don't do lavender. Cornflowers works really great. Rose petals works really great. Calendula, however you say it, I don't know. Marigold petals, those work pretty well. So, okay. All right. So I'm going to actually, I said I did everything, but I didn't do the fragrance oil. So let's do the fragrance oil. So let's add this one, which is our jojoba oil. And you can see that it immediately started to get hard like that. That's okay. Just stir it out. I'm gonna go like this, and we're just gonna stir it out. Okay. So now all those little scraps are gone. Okay. It's still hot, you know, so don't. I have what we call barista hands, right? Like we've been making hot things for so long that it doesn't bother me as much. I will even shrink wrap my products barehanded, which you probably shouldn't do. Okay, so now I'm going to add my fragrance oil. I believe that in the PDF we have a little like see fragrance notes type of thing, because each fragrance has a different usage rate. Is that frustrating? Maybe. I'm sorry if it is. The entire batch right here weighs 280 grams. So I'm going to use my fragrance at 1%, which is 2.8 grams. So I'm going to put it on this little teeny tiny scale that can weigh grams very accurately. It's called a G dealer scale. I got it from Amazon. So if you need a really good scale, you can get it from Amazon, as long as you don't mind it saying G dealer on it. Actually, for my book, the little scale that's in my book is also a G dealer, and in the pictures I was like, oh, I am not leaving it where it says G dealer. I am not leaving that right there. So I took that off. Alright, so I made these earlier so I could show you. And let's hope that they're solid enough. Looks like they are. Oh, so pretty. Oh my god. Right? Okay, so one thing about lotion bars is that they are a meltable item. So if you're going to farmers markets and your temperature is like in the 90s degree Fahrenheit, I don't know what that is for Celsius. I'm gonna say 28. I don't know. They're always like, it's 40 degrees Celsius, and I'm like, is that bad? I don't know what that is. But yeah, I don't know what that is Celsius. But if it's hot, essentially is what I'm trying to say. If it's hot, then you probably don't want to bring these to an outdoor market. Additionally, if you're shipping them in really hot weather, I'm talking like, okay, probably like below 90, right? It's probably fine. Above that though, you're gonna maybe start to get into some issues. So one thing that we do when we ship products like that are meltable is we have ice packs available on our website that a customer can add to their order for $1, and it will help prevent stuff melting. The other thing that we sometimes will do, depends on how much melty stuff they have, but like we'll pop it in the freezer, and then, as much as I hate, you want to insulate it. So you can do that with bubble wrap, you can do that with what are those little packing peanuts, right? You just want to kind of insulate it, and that'll keep it cooler longer if you're shipping it. If you're indoors, if you have your stuff at like a painted tree, for example, and you're not going to markets, then it's fine. And people will love it, and they'll use it year round. So, that's my 2 cents. Okay, so we've been talking. We've got our fragrance oil in there. I'm also going to put in some rose petals. So, as you can see, there's no like rush to pour it once you have it ready. If it starts making like, if it starts doing this, like where it's hardening up on the edges, then obviously pour it. But if it's not doing that, it's fine. I don't really even temp check it. It's like, whatever, it's fine. So I'm just going to stir these little petals in. Like I said, it's a personal choice. You don't have to use anything like that if you don't want to. It looks pretty. I don't use a lot. And I don't know if you could tell, but like in this, most of the petals are right here at the top because they kind of float down. So it's, you know, it's whatever. If you're creating sets for Valentine's Day, might I suggest a lotion bar? You could make it like a sensual body lotion bar. Couples love each other. All mommy wanted was a back rub type of stuff, okay? So you could use lotion bars. I think that that's a good option. Actually, all the projects for February are kind of focused on stuff that you could do that might be a good set for like Valentine's Day. Not necessarily Valentine's Day, but you know, that's kind of like the theme of it, whatever. Also, I have all the Make With Me Mondays till June scheduled. Not scheduled, but like planned. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I keep stirring this and then like stopping. I'm just saying that's what I'm talking. That's what Willis was talking about. Okay, that's also what I'm talking about. Getting my year scheduled. It's also, I mean, yeah. I will do my best to follow the schedule. If you looked at the end of the month, we also have freshies coming up at the end of the month. So if you are in our new Facebook group, Freshie Nation, and there's nothing happening in it, I know, I'm sorry. It will soon. You can also post stuff here, but we're gonna get going on those freshies very soon. Hold on, let me show you. This is why. Okay, hold on. This is why, because what? You can do this with the freshie. It doesn't have to be like the round ones. And also, look how clean that bag is. Look how clean it is. It doesn't have to be the spikies all over it, okay? Wait, you can't see that, okay? Freshies. Freshies are coming, y'all. Freshies are coming. Look, the world is full of like uncertainty right now. So freshies are coming. They're coming to make you happy. That's what we're doing. Freshies. Okay. If you are in Patreon, come to Patreon after party. We will be making another set of lotion bars. This time we're going to be using an oil that I have infused. I haven't picked what infusion I'm going to use yet. I was thinking about doing what I call my pain blend. I would not tell customers that's what it is, but that's what it is. There's a bunch of stuff in it that's like specifically targets pain. So I think that's what I'm going to use. We'll see. We have time. But look how quick that was. 120. It's 120 and I'm done. And I just have to wait for those to cool. I popped those in the fridge because I wanted them to cool down. I would say though, like you want to, you don't want to use it right away. If I use it right now, it's going to be like super melty and very soft, which is fine, but it doesn't actually give me, but see how like quickly it absorbs in, you can't really see, which is fine, for it to be soft now, but to actually see how it's going to perform, especially if you make substitutions, you need to wait like 3-4 days, maybe even a week, because it will continue like anything that has cocoa butter, bath crayons, drizzle, other things like that. Help me think of words. Anyway, the cosmetic bath sprinkles, right? Anything like that, they need time to get harder, and so over the course of 3, 4, 5 days, it'll get even harder. So don't make your final judgment on like, yes, it's ready to go until you do that, and then make sure that you test it. Test it. There's only so much we could do. There's only so much we could do for you. We could do it. We could try our best, but there's only so much we could do for you. You gotta sometimes test it for yourself. Okay, I love you though. Okay, so if you're in Patreon, the Patreon after party will start at 2 o'clock. Let me double check and see if there was any questions or comments. Help, where's my thing? Where are you? Am I still live? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, comments. So many comments. My husband said that I told him to bring it at 120. I sure did. Sorry. I did, though. Courtney says you caught one finally. Hi, Courtney. I'm so glad that you made it. Jane says you don't do additives because it adds to the cost and it's messy after a bit, but it does make a nice appearance for marketing your show. Exactly, it's totally up to you. It's just, you know, whatever anybody wants to do. That is like a gram of rose petals, so it's a very, very small amount, and it's definitely just a personal choice. Tracy says, happy Sunday. Tracy, wait, is it Sunday? It's Monday. Do you find that the petals are scratchy? I don't think that these are. These are very soft. I'm trying to think. I think I got these from Scented Expressions maybe, and it's just the rose petals. If you get one that's like this is a Crafter's Choice rose petals, red buds and leaves. If it says that it has the leaves in it, then there's probably going to be like scratchy things in there. I think cornflowers, if you're like worried about it at all, I've never had cornflowers have anything scratchy. I've never had the calendula petals have anything scratchy. So that's a suggestion. Tracy says, what fragrance did I use? I used a rose fragrance oil. So that's like, right? Okay. It matches. Kathy says, good for having my schedule all made out. I simultaneously love it because it's like really cool, but also hate it inside my soul. I'm like, no. Tracy says, yay freshies. Okay. Kathy says, can you get into Patreon right away to watch? It will be at 2 o'clock. It just is easier for me to like reset everything that way. And oh, Amy says they're a freshie addict. And Tracy clarifies that it's Monday. Thank you guys. Anyway, that's pretty much it for now. It's super quick. Making lotion bars is super quick. I'm pretty sure if you're scared of doing an emulsified lotion, this is a really good option for you. They also make really good massage bars. They're really good for, you know, people who have very sensitive skin, like babies, or if you have somebody, like my younger son has eczema, so if he's broken out, where he had, you know, they have like the little cracks and stuff in their skin. Sometimes it stings even to have regular lotion, so something like this could be really helpful for them. So, but don't put that on your label. Don't make medical claims, okay? All right. I didn't think you would. I'm just saying it. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You guys are the best. And as always, happy making.